Filipino women love black guys. It's okay though, because Filipino men love black guys too.
Can you do one on black men, please, love? Yes, I will tell you why many Filipina love black men. But I'm pretty sure that many of you will say, oh my God, she's racist. Oh my God, everything I say is racist, right? Anyway, let us start from number 1. Reasons why Filipina love black men. So number 1, black men are so handsome. That's right, black men are so handsome. Number 2, chocolate men are very strong. Filipina love it when our men can protect us from any possible harm and danger. Number 3, their world is so big. Many Filipinas love big world. That's right. Number 4, 5, and 6, chocolate men are caring, loving, and romantic. And many chocolates men mama told them, boy, you better treat your woman the way your papa treat your mama with respect. You see, if they don't treat their woman right, they will get in trouble from their mama. Number 7, chocolate men have an amazing smile. They have the best smile ever. Number 8 and 9, chocolate men are funny and talented. But to be honest with you, my friend, Filipino men and chocolate men are the same. Except number 3. Now you know.
What kind of image do you have of black men?
Personally, I find them attractive because some of them dress really good. So black men, I can say that most of them are 10 out of 10. Yeah, they're very handsome.
I think that they dress really well. I've seen some of them on social media.
What attracts you to the black men the most?
The way they handle themselves, especially the way they dress and their hair. It's very, the one, kanang braids? The braids, yes. It's very attractive for me.
Their hair, yeah. Their hair is nice. Especially when they take care of it and like it's clean and like really nice. Yeah.
Our country is where black men need to be. Hell yeah, we love black men. They're kind, they're sweet, they're lovable, they're hardworking, they are responsible, they are considerate. We don't judge them. We love their goofy vibes. We don't mind treating them as our king. We also don't mind accepting them, their true colors, their true selves, not just the colors. We love them. And also they are big babies behind closed doors, so we love big babies. We are all big babies in real life. So yeah. And also we don't mind having big things. Yeah, they are all welcome in our country. We just love the way they talk, they walk, they treat us, and we don't mind taking care of them day and night. Yep, I'm 4'7" and I don't mind having big things in my life. We don't mind hook to a spit on that thing. You get me? We can support you emotionally and physically. Hook to.
What's your first impression when you see a black man?
They are tall. That's my first impression to them, and they're quite intimidating to me sometimes.
What about their appearance?
Their appearance-wise, I think I usually find darker men attractive. So yeah, I find them attractive as well.
What about white man or black man? Which one you choose?
I prefer maybe black men. Yeah, culturally, I find them more interesting than white men. Yeah.
Would you consider getting married with a black man?
Well, yes. If I will be dating them and we will be together longer than long relationship, maybe I'll consider marrying them. Yeah.
And honestly, you can choose whoever you want to choose, how you want to choose them for whatever reason. I honestly, I don't care, right? I know you got some people out there that choose stuff and you be like, man, that's kind of weird. But, however you want to choose them, whatever you want to choose them for, go ahead and do that, right? But I think it's just the overall concept of modern women saying that men don't have any value. And then this is just a small example of how you can go to different places like the Philippines or to Colombia or Dominican Republic, Jamaica. It don't matter. wherever you want to go, a man has value elsewhere. While you're sitting up here telling him he can't lead, calling him a bum, calling him lazy, and all that stuff, he gets over to these places, like I said, Asia, Philippines, Asia, same thing. He gets over to these other places, and he has that value that you've been sitting up here telling him that he doesn't have. She gets in her role, she follows his lead, and they have a nice, long, prosperous life.
So like, are black men into like Asian women or not? Because I need my answers. I feel like if I do like a guy that's like African American, I just feel like I wouldn't have any, like, I just think they wouldn't like me. Like, I don't know, like, especially how I look and like that I'm Asian, I just feel like that's not something they would go for. Like, black women are beautiful, so I understand why, but like I feel like that would be always their first choice, and I feel like I would basically, like, they wouldn't pick me. Like, give me a chance, y'all. Like, I promise I'll treat you good, even though I might not be like, but like, I got a big heart. Bye. Let me know though. I might be plotting.
Daddy, question. How did you feel when you found out I was gonna marry a man from Africa?
Oh, it makes the most natural sense.
Okay, why?
Because a man from Africa, a very powerful group of people. That's what you need. You're a woman that has to be tamed.
So a lot of black women DM me and told me to stop talking about black men. They were like, leave our black men alone, they're ours. No one is interested marrying about Filipina. Well, the good news is I'm not here to listen to them, because the good news is a lot of Filipina are interested of marrying black men. That's right. So listen to me, Filipina ladies, okay? Black men are super interested marrying Filipina women, especially when you are a big Filipina. That's right. So, if you're a big girl in the Philippines and think that no one wants to marry you, or you think that no one is attracted to you, don't worry, my friend, because black men or chocolate men love big girls. Why is that? Because big girls don't cry. And as far as I know, good black men have a reputation of being romantic, seductive, caring, loving, and sweet. That's right, that's how black men are to their women. Well, obviously not all, because I've seen it. So you big girls should marry black men, because you know why? We must keep our reputation in the Philippines. So you're probably talking about what reputation? Well, as we all know, Philippines is #1 with everything. We're #1 when it comes to talent, creativity, and beauty. That's one of the reasons why you should marry a black man, only if they're good. Because you know why? We want their gene. I mean, I'm talking about basketball, strong, singing, dancing, and most of all, boxing. I mean, many Filipinas, they marry white men because they want the beauty, and look how many crowns we get from beauty pageants.
So for all of the guys who don't play football or basketball, is the offer still on the table?
However, ladies, beauty will not last forever. Talents is what we need, because talents and creativity will last for a very long time. So what are you waiting for, Filipina girls, especially the big girls? Marry a chocolate man now. Well, to be honest, guys, we Filipina are the black version of Asia. We can act like a queen. At the same time, we can also think like a masculine.
So, what is your first impression when you see a black man?
Yeah, tall, and they're kind of serious, like that.
Have you talked with them before?
Yes, like stranger, like asking for direction, just like that. Only like that.
Was he polite?
Yes, they are totally polite.
So you have a good impression
Yes.
towards black men.
Absolutely.
So what do you find attractive about the black men?
Yeah, their height, because I like tall guys. It's kind of nice to look at, like the type of their skin. Yeah.
So what do you think your friends or family would say about you dating with a black man?
Actually, my family, most especially my mom, encouraged me to date foreigners. So she doesn't mind if I'm dating a black man or whatnot. So it's totally fine.
Would you consider getting married with a black man?
Yes. Yeah, I also imagined that one before. Like, I considered marrying a black man if there is a chance that maybe we have like deeper connection. Yeah, I also like consider it.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't have any problem.
What do you think about black guys?
Like usually, I don't know if this is like stereotype or what. They're usually very like athletic guys and like muscular usually because I go to the gym. Maybe that's why.
Would you ever date one?
Yeah, if he's a good guy, why not? I mean, I don't discriminate and go into the race or whatever.
5 reasons why Filipina likes Black American. Number 1, Black American known to have a big hearts. What you see in TV is not true. Black American often big babies behind closed doors. They are the most gentle people I know. Number 2, they are very considerate and known to be very responsible. Number 3, Black American are very hardworking people. Number 4, Black American are often very sweet and simple. They just often getting advantage of. Number 5, this is my favorite. They are perfect for cuddle. They're very big. And lastly, girls, take note. This is the most important one. Don't marry a Black American if you're still planning to go back, because you can never go back. You're welcome.
Te voy a dar un minuto, Casali, to tell me what do you believe. Right now.
How many women do the bare minimum when it comes to raising their child?
A lot of women.
And they like to sit there and try to portray like they have.
A lot of women.
Give me a second.
But
Naisha, you have to.
It's that I don't care to hear like this. Like
that's not fair because we've heard.
But why? No, I'm hearing you on what a good father does, right?
But you're not letting him finish.
Right?
I want you to understand that when we speak about these things, there's a cause and effect, and there's also another side of it. So as much as we like to sit and we like to speak down or we speak against the man's role in this, a lot of men feel like, yo, I pay $400, I pay $500, I pay $600, whatever I do, and I don't see any of that poured into my child. And I watch my child's mom sit home, barely take care of the child the way they need to be taken care of. Mm-hmm. My kid walking around in raggedy ass, but you walking around with your nails and your hair did and all that. It happens. And 100%. That even builds up a resentment in the men. So I don't want to make this sound like it's so much of a one-sided thing.
It's not.
Real men want to take care of their children.
I agree.
The problem starts when they feel like the woman is also making it hard for them to be the father that they want to be, and it's being controlled either by them or by a court system. I didn't judge so-and-so. I had sex with you. We had this child. You're not about to tell me the influence I can have in my child life by telling me how many times a week I can see them and all this other shit just because you petty or I'm petty. It's really disgusting. And that's when we start talking about the business aspect of it. We start treating our kids like either a way to get back at somebody or a business relationship to figure out how you're going to pay some bills. I don't want to deal with that. For me, it's a nasty way of doing. And a lot of times we only focus on the men when it comes to that nasty dealings. We need to talk about some of these women, a lot of these women that make it hard for real men to be the fathers that they want to be in their child's life. And then the bad part is that a lot of us aren't strong enough to deal with that pressure, so we walk away. And then it's still a wrong decision to make. But what do you expect people to do? Drive themselves insane because you want to control us with our own seed? I don't want to hear it. So as much as you can feel personalized by it, and I'm very personalized by it, but I don't want to talk in that respect because I want to give both sides a fair conversation. But if I want to get personal, I've been through some shit as a father.
Word.
Still go through things as a father. And there's nobody on this earth that can tell me I don't want the best for my kids. But I've had moments where I've dealt with some difficulties, and today I can say I'm in a better space. But in those moments.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed that clip, make sure you check out the full episode on YouTube. All the full episodes are there, so check it out.
And she acting like most modern women. She don't want to let him cook. When I'm about to explain my point to you and I'm about to cook, then all of a sudden it's a problem, right? You don't want to explain that there are some women out there that don't really, they're not taking care of their responsibility. And modern women don't want to hear that.
Can you tell us what he did? He was so grabbing me up by my shirt, telling me, you gotta get the fuck out, you gotta get the fuck out. I'm pushing him back, and he's pushing me back, and he's grabbing me by my hair, that's why my hair is fucking coming off. If he has that video, you can hear me in the video saying, don't, stay away from me. Get away from me, please.
Like, you are talking down to me. I'm not gonna explain it again. That's how you take it. I just said I don't want to be with you. I don't want you in my house. You have a knife out. Please get out of my house with that knife or put it away. Bro. Make me get out right now. Call the police because now I'm done with it. Away from me, bro. Now you're saying I'm coming towards you? I'm coming towards you? Call the police. I'm giving you a reason right now because I'm ready to go to jail right now. Stop hitting me. And that's all you're dead ass bitch. Call the police right now. You put the knife down, bro. I'm ready to go. I mean it. What's that supposed to mean? I'm ready to go to jail right now. What's that mean? Put the knife down. I'm ready to go to jail right now. What does that mean? Let's go. Please. Call them right now. Call them right now. And then what? You're going to stay in jail right now. You're going to jail now for hitting me. Call them right now. Stop hitting me. Call them right now. Call them right now. Stop hitting me. Call them right now. And put the knife down. Got my kid. I'm ready. Go. I'm in jail. No. Threatening.
Pescando en las alcantarillas.
Voy grabando. Listo, dale. ¿Quedó?
Threatening. I'm sick and tired of your ass. Tired of what? Stop poking at me with a knife. I just said I don't want to be with you. That's not talking down on you, you psycho. Hey, I'm allowed to not want to be with you. That's not what I'm mad. Stop, bro. Get mad. Stop. You're still not getting it. Stop. You're still not getting it. You're still not. You're gonna do all this shit because I said I don't want to be with you. Stop poking that knife at me. Stop hitting me, bro.
He pulled that out. He pulled the video out after in the middle of an argument.
But we still have to act on the evidence. So we see the physical altercation of you stepping towards him and striking him multiple times with a knife in your offhand. Wow. And that's what we're going on. We tried, like my partner said, we tried to observe the marks that you stated,
Can you go ask him to not do this right now?
So the way that this works, State of Ohio takes domestic violence very seriously. After us seeing that, he doesn't really have an option. The state is going to mandate that an arrest happens today. Okay? So if you would, go ahead.
Can I call someone really, really quick?
Not just yet.
Not yet?
Yeah. Turn around, put your hand behind your back. Can you hold this? Yep. Hands behind your back. Palms together like you're praying, okay?
I really don't understand why every girl my age want a trick. Do y'all know what a trick is?
Tricking is something that pimps came up with for they women that's out here tricking men out of their money. So I be wondering who these women pimps are. Because that's exactly what they doing. Turning tricks. Think about it. They say it ain't your girl, it's just your turn. That shit sound exactly like some pimping, don't it? But we falling in love, huh? Getting married, and you wake up one day, you got a happy family, or you think you got one, and then another dude smashing your wife. I'm just glad I never made it to that point, man. But trust me, I experienced the betrayal. It's always another dude. It's like going to a strip club and you throwing all this money and the girls love you and you think they love you. That's fucking crazy. If you really think about it, it's just a bunch of pimping and hoeing. And that's why you see all these girls walking, talking, acting, thinking, and dressing like prostitutes. And if you say something about it, you insecure, motherfucker. They convince themselves they want to be wise girlfriends and mothers, but the actions just don't show that. So when they wondering why men don't want to be in relationships, don't want to take marriage serious, y'all don't take it serious. But y'all think that we the problem. But don't realize the government that turned y'all into, subscribe to my YouTube, Hunter Reality.
you feel like there's a lack of trust generally with men when it comes to their woman in that regard?
Part of it, yes, is that, like, initially. But then when I really think about it, I honestly think we just don't know how to do it. Because we don't do it, like, that is all that's new. So how can I effectively, without yelling, without offending you, because you thinking about all that stuff, you thinking about, I'm trying not to curse, I'm trying not to yell, I'm trying to effectively get out what I'm saying without sounding like I'm just rambling and just saying a bunch of words.
And like I'm attacking you.
Yes. So I think it's all of that bottled up. And so we just like, man, what up? Fuck it. But it's cool. It's cool. I'm good. When is you not good?
It may not necessarily be anything she's doing. Because a lot of times we don't even give her the chance to fumble our vulnerability or whatever the case may be. We just come in with that preconceived fear of, like, I'm not going to open up too much because this might get thrown in my face, or you know, she may use this against me when she get mad, whatever the case may be. So we don't even give her the chance to handle it. And I think that's a problem. I think that going forward, that needs to be ranked a bit higher on the priority list when we selecting a woman. Not just whether or not she cook or clean, not just how fine she is, not just how many times she want to have sex, but do I feel comfortable being vulnerable around her? Do I trust her with that vulnerability? And I think if a lot of men looked in the mirror and asked themselves those questions, they would say no.
I agree, but I also want to insert that men and women just handle things a different way. Not right or wrong, it's just handled a different way. So when you're merging and you're becoming a team, you learn to talk to each other on a common ground. You got to leave some stuff to the side. She's got to leave some stuff to the side. Too many times we have to come all the way over to where the woman is, and we have to meet on her playing field. And that's why when she gets emotional, then we're off balance because we didn't come all the way over to meet her where she is, instead of her meeting us at a level playing field and we're talking this out. That doesn't mean that you can't cry, and that doesn't mean that you won't have any struggles in, kind of talking to each other and your different styles of communication. But it just means we can't go too far outside of the bounds and the parameters of this space of discussion, right? When I always got to come to your house to discuss, at some point in time, I'm going to be like, well, let's do it over here at my house so I don't have to travel so far. Or let's meet at this restaurant over here so we can both have a central location, and then maybe we can get something to eat. You're bringing in things that are beneficial. But if I always got to come to your house, then it always puts me in the position, hey, I bought the wine, or I bought, some cookies or something like that. When that person might have been like, and we're giving that person the option to say, well, I was going to make something, but I just got too tired. I got home late. And you say, oh, that's fine. I'm not that hungry. Just keep the wine, right? Or sometimes they say, well, I cooked a little something, but it becomes optional. It becomes optional when they want to do something, when they want to provide something for the meeting, right? And then they start to justify why they're not doing it, but you're still providing things for the meeting. Number one. Number two, you're having to spend gas coming over there, and they just sit at the house, right? So I have to go get some wine or something. Hey, you know what? Don't worry about it. How about you supply the drinks next time? I'll pick up something to eat, because I know food can get expensive. You bring food. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I didn't have the time to go to the store. So I just, maybe we can drink some water or something like that. Water's good for you anyway. Well, that wasn't the deal. The deal was, for our meeting, you get some drinks, whatever you want to get. That's not water, right? We can still have water, but that was part of our deal. So, in the terms and how the example relates to what they're talking about, too many times men have to talk to women on their playing field, and then men have to bring something, or they do bring something to the discussion. And too many times we allow women to just kind of back up and say, well, you know what? I don't want to take accountability, or I don't want to say sorry, or I don't have a responsibility in this situation. And then we put it back on the man. He says, okay, well, you know what? Next time I'll do a bigger portion of the work, right? You're saying that I'm emotionally unavailable. You're saying that, I'm not doing enough work. So I'll go get the food next time because you say it's more expensive. But then I come and get the food and then I leave you a little portion to get the drinks and you didn't even get the drinks. You just throw it out there. You say, well, you was going to work on being emotionally mature, emotionally available, and you was going to go see the therapist. Well, I did go see the therapist. And we was going to work on maybe you apologizing for some of the things that you did. Instead of apologizing and really reflecting, you say, well, I'm sorry for the things that happened. I'm sorry for how it all went down. Instead of saying, well, I didn't have to talk to you like that. I could have said X, Y, and Z, and I'm sorry for that. Just apologize for what you were supposed to apologize for. But you didn't because you didn't want to for whatever reason. So, yes, like I said, I agree with what you're saying, but I think a lot of times men have to go all the way to where women are instead of it being let's meet in the middle. Or sometimes you come over to where I am and you see what I'm saying. You know what? I see what my man is saying. I feel like I have this, and this to argue. But you know what? For this time, I'm going to let my man have it. Because remember, a man sometimes, well, that's that time of month for her. So, I'm going to go ahead and let her have it. Yeah, she's going through a tough time. So I'm going to go ahead and let her have it. Right? But a man can't have nothing. He got to take accountability. He got to be somebody with integrity and be responsible. That's what I'm saying.
3 things to do when dating a Latina. Number 1, learn Spanish immediately. Hola, mi amor. ¿Cómo está? Buenos días. Eres hermosa. Te amo. Number 2, if she's jealous, congratulations, you matter. Number 3, apologize early. Get her food, get her flowers. Make sure you give her a massage and give her a kiss on her forehead.
And continue the day.
And continue the day.
Blink twice if you need help, Doc. Or once. We're going to come in there and get you.
Dating right now is disgusting. And I'm about to tap out and just come to grips with the fact that I'm going to be the rich auntie. I'm going to be the auntie who travels the world and makes money and has all the stories and doesn't have a husband and doesn't have no children because it's just not looking good. The bar is in hell and it's still untouched. And I don't really know how that's happening, but I'm tired of it. And I'm not going to be the man in a relationship with a man. I'm not going to do it. I'm not.
You'll see these girls, now they're all... I don't know if you have the internet. If a woman's a hoe, now it's champions. Good for you. Oh my gosh, she's so sexually liberated. Go girl, go girl, go girl. And by the way, before I do this bit, you should know. Ladies, it's your life, it's your body. You can do whatever you want. Don't get me wrong, I'm pro. Huge fan of your work. I'm just saying it's not heroic. You're not somehow better than women who aren't. You'll see this Call Her Daddy podcast. There'll be some girl who's I made 30 grand in one day on OnlyFans. Do you make $30,000 in one day? I made $30,000 in one day on OnlyFans, playing with my on OnlyFans. I don't need no man. You're men are even the hero of that story. How do you think you got the money, stupid? Those weren't feminists sending you coins. No. It's gross men like us going, I got $6, show me them too. It's us.
Why are we so pro-worker but so anti-customer? Do you not know how this shit works? You need us. It's always women like at strip clubs. Have you ever seen a woman at a strip club? They don't even know how to behave. You'll take a woman to a strip club, she just keeps talking to the dancers like, you're so pretty. Wow, you're really beautiful, you're really pretty. I'm like, get the fuck out of the way. There's a mutant behind you who wants to give her some money, all right? Your pretties aren't paying for her drug habit. All right, that got a little dark, my fault. Let's try it again, I'm sorry.
I know a lot of people don't like the top G, but where is he wrong at?
Men actually are more loyal than women because men, like I said, can suffer gracefully. Women can't. Men will be loyal to a society. Men will be loyal to a race. Men will be loyal to their friends. Women can't even get along for 5 minutes amongst themselves. Men will be best friends for 50 years. Men are loyal. We know loyalty completely. We'll go die in a ditch for a flag. You want to talk about loyalty? Men are loyal. Women aren't loyal. Women are, how do I feel today? You can take a woman on a private jet to a mansion in Miami. She'll tell you how much she loves you. And then the next day when she's mad at you, she will literally say verbatim, you never give me it. You don't take care of it. They don't even think. They just feel. And what they feel is absolute gospel truth, and it matters more than society, matters more than everything else.
I mean, where's the lie at, yo? When it comes to men and loyalty, like I said, I'll take me, for example. I've been a Knicks fan since young, and you know how loyal you gotta be to still be a Knicks fan through all the shit we went through, because if you know, you know. But loyal to your barber, you know what I'm saying? Loyal to your friends that you've been, you know, that do dumb shit, and you're still cool with them, you know? So men are loyal to a lot of shit. You know, guys in the military, you know, fighting wars that they didn't start. It's just loyalty, man. And women, you know, they're emotional, but that's their function. You know, men are more logical, women are more emotional. It depends how you handle those emotions and if those emotions lead to actions of doing dumb shit. Like he said, you could be loved today and hated tomorrow based on just how she is feeling. And that's just the way the world works. Women that are able to regulate their emotions, those are the queens for real. That can honestly think before they speak and, you know, treat their man with kindness. And women who use their emotions in a feminine way, trust me, there's power in your emotions. But when you're feminine with your emotions, that's where you win. Those are the women that get marriage and get whatever they want because their femininity is a power. Those emotions are not crazy and radical. They're in her nature and she uses it to be good to the person she's with and to family. Like, there's a whole way to go about these things, but he ain't lying right here, yo. Men are loyal and to a fault. And, you know, with certain women, they can't stand each other. So it puts things into perspective.
Your name and age and reasons you popped your balloon. You dressed really well and you've come looking really good today, but it's just attraction. Now, is she your type?
Yeah, she's looking good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Your name and age?
That's so dark, bruv.
But it was the initial attraction.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Did you say you were 34?
Yes.
You look a bit older than 34. You could have asked him the questions to get to know him a little bit. Well, I like someone that's outspoken and forthcoming without me having to ask several questions to get to know maybe basic things about them. Yeah.
So
God damn, she's harsh, bro. Fairs.
Now, is she your type?
Yeah, she's my type.
And the reason why I popped is just initial attraction. I love your jacket. It's actually something that I would wear. I would style it and wear it myself. I love your skin tone. It's beautiful. But for me, I just didn't feel the connection there.
Is Cassian here your type?
Yeah, definitely. She's look beautiful and I like the high. Yeah, she's my type.
I don't love the outfit. I think it's a bit too dark. And something put me off about the way that you walked out.
Bro, how did you walk out?
I don't know. It's just not for me.
God damn, bro.
I just feel like there's no connection or spark because I do want to have a spark with somebody that I'm going to be going on a date with. Physical attraction.
The height is the problem, but she's beautiful.
I popped because of the height. It's a bit too tall for me.
No, but imagine, you apply for Pop the Balloon because you most likely applied. So then you get approved. Okay, yeah, come through. We're filming this day. You show up. You've blocked out the whole day or whatever portion of the day to go on the show. And then you walk out. And then as soon as you walk out, they start spraying machine gun or balloon over you. You're wearing a great fit, maybe your best fit. You possibly got someone to style you. You probably said, no, let me wear something different. Let me try. Let me make an effort. And you get popped on entry. That's like getting turned away at the door at an event you were going to. This has got to be a very somber experience. God damn, bro. Golly. And then they go through a line of whatever amount of women it is, best part of 10 women, and ask them, why do you pop on this guy? And everybody has their reason why they're not digging you. That's dark.
Okay, so most of the times in a relationship, one person is ugly. Would you rather be ugly or would you be okay with me being ugly?
Who told you that?
It's always an ugly person in a relationship. I ain't the ugly one. You the ugly one.
That damn dog you bought.
My dog ugly?
Yes.
I'm talking about out of me and you, who ugly? I'm fine.
I mean, beauty is in the beyond the whole my eyes, and whatever they say.
Do you know why women have 2 boobs?
Why?
You would think because most mammals have more. Like cows have 4, dogs have like 8. Don't laugh now, this is science. You would think it's because they have more babies, they would need more mammary glands to feed them all. Now, dogs have around 6 to 7 babies at a time. So they need around 8 boobs to feed them all. Then you would be like, okay, cows maybe have like 3, 4 babies at a time. But no, cows only have 1 baby at a time. But they get 4 boobs, and female humans only get 2, unfortunately. This is because when a human baby is born, it's like barely even developed. It can barely do anything. It doesn't need a whole lot of energy, therefore it doesn't need a whole lot of food. When a baby cow is born, it can already walk, it can already eat. It's very independent, therefore it burns more energy, it needs more food, so the cow needs to provide more milk. That's why cows get 4 boobs, women only get 2.
I'm trying to figure out what the I'm trying to figure out what she was saying. Like, what's the point? Like, give me the conclusion.
I always see videos like this and I just think, why? Why do we have such awesome people that are transforming instead of trying to get the world to conform to their size? Let's freaking go.
Okay, bye. Took him out to eat, let him hit, and sent him home in an Uber. Just like they do to us. Let's see how he likes it.
Bro, best night of my life! Fucking bitches. You know what I mean? Let's talk about it. Somewhere out there, someone's mass producing them. I don't know who, but they need to fucking stop. That's not really the problem though, okay? Women have been bitches since the dawn of time. That behavior is basically prehistoric. It's ingrained into our DNA, even myself included. Sometimes I succumb to the bitchiness, okay? The level of bitch really depends on the woman. The problem in 2026 is the level of entitlement women feel. Okay? Women feel so fucking entitled to everything. I deserve this. I need this. I need that. For no fucking reason other than they just think because they have a fucking vagina, they deserve it. And look, I'm no dating expert, okay? By any means. So don't take my advice. But I'm just saying, I think this is a huge problem in the dating world these days, is women have this huge self-entitlement. They're just like, I met this guy yesterday and he told me his name and now I deserve fucking everything under the sun. It's honestly a level of delusion that can't even be comprehended. Before anybody jumps on my ass, okay? Having standards and expectations and being just entitled for no fucking reason other than that you think you deserve it, those are two different things. But I'll tell you what, okay? When a guy is out at a bar and he shoots his shot and a girl's just a fucking bitch to you and she's mean and she says something nasty to you, fucking double down, son, all right? Say something mean back. I fully support that. Say it with your fucking chest, okay? Hurt that bitch's feelings. There is no reason why you should be mean to anybody that is trying to shoot their shot, okay? You can let them down easy. You can be nice. There is no reason for you to be a fucking raging bitch about it. This is also situational, okay? Because if a guy's just being creepy as fuck and mean and not letting up, then yeah, be a fucking bitch. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion, okay? But I think you should clock a bitch. Not physically, all right? Just verbally. I think you should fucking clock her, all right? Hey, maybe you tell her she's a fucking fat, ugly bitch and you didn't want her anyway. I don't know. You could also tell that fat hoe that her pussy feels like pigskin. You know what I'm saying? Make it hurt. Fuck it. She's a bitch anyway. It's not like you wanted to go home with her.
How to manipulate your Latina girlfriend or wife, part 1. Use their jealousy and nosiness against them. Before I give an example, click follow and like. This is an ongoing series and you're going to want all these tips. Let's say you're in a situation where she wants to go out to dinner, but you'd rather her just cook. The first thing you want to do is find a restaurant beforehand with a really attractive waitress that she's jealous of. Then, when she wants to go out and eat, go back and forth with her for a little bit. You don't want to immediately give in because that'll get her suspicious, but going back and forth for a little bit and then say, stop and think, you know what, actually, I think I want to go to Tony's. Let's just say that's the name of the restaurant. She'll immediately think, wait, why did he give in so easily? She'll rack her brain and try to find out, and then she'll be like, oh, it's that girl. Before she says anything, you want to say, oh, I know you said the reason why you don't want to cook is because you're tired. You know what? I'll actually go to Tony's myself and I'll pick up food for you. You don't have to worry about it, babe. I'll just go. And now she's going to say, wait, why do you want to go to Tony's? Because of that girl? And then you're going to go back and forth about that for a little while. And then she'll say, you know what? Actually, let's go to Tony's. I'm going to go with you. Now, this is the hardest part to pull off. You want to immediately be enthusiastically supportive and say, you know what? Actually, yes, I do want you to go with me to Tony's. Now, Latina's like a shark where the most important thing you need to do is to disorient them. When they're disoriented, they're going to be in a phase like this where they're just playing out this 18-dimensional chess so much that they completely lose track of what's up and what's down. And they're going to be like, I don't know what game he's playing here. I don't know why he wants me to come to this restaurant with this incredibly attractive woman. You know what? I'm not even going to try to figure it out. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cook at home so he can go out. So her, by trying to outsmart you, has actually just outsmarted herself, and you're now eating at home and not spending money for dinner. You're welcome. That deserves a follow, doesn't it?
I have a question, because I know you've mentioned it a few times where you say you don't approach women unless they give you...
I don't show them intent. I approach women all the time.
They have to earn it, basically.
Earn my intent.
Right. So as a woman that's looking for not just some guy that's like, you're beautiful or whatever, like the simp version of what you guys are saying not to do.
Sure.
What would earn that attention? Because as somebody who's looking for that...
Very good question. The answer is compliance. Not to be insulting, but what if I'm a man who has had enough experiences with beautiful women that I can talk to you and not be affected by your physical attractiveness and get to know you. And then when you show me compliance, then you've earned me hitting, you've earned me hit on you. You've earned my intent. Okay. So it's like, hey, the charity event I told her about, we're going to raise $100,000 for animals. You showed up to the event. It's like, hey, thank you for inviting me. And you showed up. That's a little piece of compliance. Hey, come over here. Come with me and meet my friends. That's a little piece of compliance. Hey, come over and sit at the table. Tell me about yourself. What do you do at work? And you just talk. That's a little piece of compliance. You know what? Afterwards, we're going to go have the greatest goddamn blueberry muffin in the world at Peppermill. Oh, you'd like to come? That's a little piece of compliance. You walk with me to my car. That's a little piece of compliance. Those things are pieces of compliance. Added up compliance then leads to my intent, but not before. I will never do the stuff that this guy was doing. And that's why I teach guys. I don't show intent until a girl shows me compliance.
Modern women, and usually for modern women, it's the reverse. They're trying to earn intent from you. Intent would be, okay, you know, pay for this, pay for that, pay for this, pay for that. And then maybe I'll go out on the second date with you. You've secured the first date with, you know, sending me a car, paying for the meal, and the meal being from a certain place of my choosing that I think meets a certain threshold. Second date is, did I like the vibes? Is he tall enough? Does he have enough money? And we'll go from there.
Are going to work and bitches are at home with their kids, taking care of the kids, and that's just as much as a job, as much as the man going out there and working.
So what do women want? Every time we have this conversation, y'all want the man to provide y'all the luxury to stay at home with the kids, and then when y'all stay home with the kids, now this is more work than a job. Like what do y'all want? Like we trying to figure this shit out. Like that's why we got podcasts.
They got no answer for this question. I
No.
know that for a fact.
She
I
said,
don't know what y'all want.
I'm a Libra. I just need balance.
It has to be balanced. Sometimes y'all forget to be affectionate. We want to live in a soft girl era too.
9 times out of 10, when you ask a child of divorce which parent's house they like better, they're gonna say their mom's. Because I've never been to my dad's house and thought, I'm happy. Because mom's house, it's like, ooh, we'll watch Desperate Housewives and make cookies. Dad's house, it's like, ooh, maybe he'll feed me. Because mom's house has Candy. Dad's has a friend named Candy. Okay? And she smelled like Starburst, but I was never allowed to be alone with her.
All right, so I'm glad that your comment section checked you, because as I go through the comments, a lot of people are saying that, hey, it was the exact opposite for me. I'm actually team dad, because at the end of the day, your experience doesn't mean that that's the majority. We really don't know what the majority is, because nobody has ever polled everybody's divorce situation. So in some situations, you absolutely could have dad be the better parent. So it's weird that you'd come online and say 9 times out of 10.
Oh, but if men say we want younger partners, we're weird and we're fucking predators. Suck my bitch. You old 40-year-old bitches, y'all not getting a young king like me. We don't want that old ran through pastrami run-of-the-mill. Fuck that. We could get a bitch who's not ran through. Well, all these bitches are ran through, but I'd rather have a younger one who has less experience. Because why the fuck would I want a bitch who's trying to act like they my fucking mom? Every time I crack a old John or a MILF, they act like they my mother. Like, you are not my mother. I'm here to fuck you and leave. I'm not settling down with you. You're not about to teach me shit. Get the fuck out my face and swallow my fucking cum.
My brother, Princess. Outside, I was a man. Y'all said I was a man, so come outside. Come outside for real. Like, dead ass. Like, come outside. What we doing?
Trans and black, huh? That's 2 strikes.
Pretty sure if God gave you sickle cell, you'd be out. Also, if that little fella can run back what he said again for me.
My brother, princess.
Uh-huh. Your brother is a princess? All right. And listen, that's so aggressive. That's not very ladylike at all. And who's going to answer their door after seeing that? Me? I would go find the nastiest angle and wait for you to make a mistake. Change your pronouns to was were. We're going to go from African American to T-shirt American real quick, and I'm going to sell the merch. I'm going to screen print that suboptimal face onto 100% pure American cotton. Just because you boned a thug and live with him in harmony doesn't make you hard. All right? Calm down. So you better be careful, because the last time black and trans were put together, there was a whole lot of trading going on in the transatlantic, all right? Tell you what, it was great for commerce, though. Merch links a bio. Okay, bye.
This dude said, change your pronouns to was, were. That's a good one.